Hello again. So guys, we know how to use process model now, right? Yay, you guys excited? You did the first model. You should be very proud of you. You guys did great for the ones that actually did it. So I hope if you were not able to do it, go back, watch the first video. Now we're gonna move on and go to example number 2. So very fun, very good software to use. It will give you a lot of attention, and when you're working, you're gonna kind of show all these simulations, all this recording, all this kind of very good output that the software gives you. Okay, and when we use it in capstone project to blow the minds of people in those high-end companies and kind of very well-known people that have been in the field for many years, they don't know about process models. So this is a tool that you can use to really make a good impression. I trust you guys. So let's take a look at example number 2. So, following oh, I need to share my screen here, or you guys are not going to see anything. So share here. My process model screen. Okay, cool. So now we're going to take a look. We're going to follow the steps here. Okay, still the same thing. I just forgot to name my model. Say here's model name. So the way to write it down, if you click it here, say, no, I can't change it. I can't change it. What I'm doing wrong. So you can click on notes here. Okay, and there's notes will allow you to actually change the name, right? So I don't know, did we change the name for something here? So let's do it. So say Simpson model. Right? The Simpsons. Because it's Homer's, let's say Homer's model or process. Okay, whatever name you guys want. Then you go back here to model name again, and then is when you're actually going to be able to edit and change stuff here, okay? So in this one, we're going to have, say here, one server with service time of exponential 12, which is the received document, and you have a process number 2 there. So 2 servers with equal ability of training and serve each customer as exponential 25 and the travel time of step 1 to step 2 of 1 minute. Okay, and that's on your notes. Okay, so again, you can create here, you click here, and then you can drag it so it already links. And this is our second step here. You can do evaluate. I don't know, whatever step you want to do it. So this is our second step, process number 2. And here is saying that you have equal abilities training each server, and you have 2 servers. So that's when we're going to change the capacity. So if you lost this thing here, you can click here in the process again 2 times, it will open it. So we have the capacity of 2 and the time being an exponential 25. So now we have 2 steps. So I receive the document. I have a first process, so it arrives. I have a receive document process. So there's a queue before receive document, and there's a queue before evaluate document, right? You put here queue capacity of 999. So remember that. I have a queue before receiving and a queue before evaluating. And saying that the travel times it takes, so click here, I'm going to click bear on the arrow, and then back here, double click, it moves, takes 1 minute. So here is the moving. So this is a new feature that we haven't seen before. You can actually change the transfer time. So the going from one process to the next one, right? So you can put times here the same way you can put the other times. You can put distributions, all these beautiful different distributions. You can put it. I want a normal, I want an exponential, I want a triangular, I want a, what's the other one? Uniform, right? You can put whatever you want and have a lot of fun doing that, okay? So now we're good. We created the simulation example 2 as our notes tell us. And that's it. So let's run it. So you know how to click here, simulate. It's still 4,000 hours as we did for the previous one. And it starts, right? So you can see now the X-ray is coming here and then it's coming there. I don't know if you guys have. Oh, I don't think you have this one. Let's see. So I am going to share my screen. I'm going to share the whole screen so it's easier when I change from one place to another. Okay. So we're sharing screens. Now we go to this one. And here's my Zoom thing. Okay. So sorry about that. So now I have 11 quantity, 12 quantity being processed. So you can see the X-ray going. So it shows in the animation. We had a cycle time of 41, value added time. And remember, this is very, very slow, right? So you don't need to be confident on your seats and wait from 4 hours to 4,000 hours. You can just drag this, and it will do it very quickly, okay? So here we have 4,000. Tick, 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 tick. 2,000 hours, and you can now test if your computer is really slow or not by how long it takes to do that. You guys can mimic, do the same thing. We're waiting a little bit more. How are you guys? Are you guys good? Do you want to get some water? No? Fine. Okay. Oh, yeah. Do you want to see the results? Our answer is always, yay! We are going to be very excited about the results. So here it is. So again, the difference here is that the activity now are divided into the receive document and evaluate document. So we have these two steps. And you have the in queue. So in queue is the queue before the process for receive document and evaluate document, right? So it just added these two lines. So what is giving us is about 82% utilization for evaluation document, still 79 for receiving document. That shouldn't change much because it's the first process. The second process, you can see there's a lot more waiting time. So 36 maximum content, average was 3.57. So more items were waiting there. And the let's go down here. It tells you the utilization here, the activity for the ones that have multiple capacity. And this is what we have here that we want to take a look, right? This entity summary, okay? So it's saying that 15,800 was processed. Average cycle time is 138. And remember that average cycle time means the actual flow time, right? The total flow time. And from this 138, the average value added time, which is the core processing time, was about 37. So the waiting time was about 100 minutes. We had 37 minutes because it's 138 minus 37. So we had 100 minutes of waiting and 37 minutes of actually being processed, right? Which is, where does the 37 come from? Well, it's the average 12 minutes for the first step and average 25 minutes for the second step, okay? And here you can see also that which one is being more utilized, right? You can see that this 82, the second one, is being more utilized, right, than the 79, okay? So that's it for the second example. Then we're gonna turn our page next and go to example 2A, okay?